Aloha, my name is Joanna Amberger. I'm the founder of 3 Financial, a financial planning firm here in Honolulu, Hawaii. When I was young, my parents divorced. My mom suddenly found herself as a single mom with 2 kids, and she was struggling with her finances. In high school, our utilities got cut off a couple of times, and I asked my mom if I could put my name on the checking account and take control of the family finances. And ever since then, I've been her financial planner. And this started me down the path to help other women achieve financial security in their own lives. And this motivates me today to be here with you hosting the first episode of my Women's Financial Empowerment webinar series. Over the next 20 minutes, we're going to be talking about the building blocks of personal finance, and I hope this is going to inspire you to take control of your own financial life. So women are on the cusp of a monumental shift in the financial scales. Because we have both increased financial and personal power, we have greater capacity for financial independence. Half of U.S. wealth is controlled by women, and 2/3 of mothers are their primary breadwinner or make 25% of the household income. More than ever, women are responsible for their own and their family's financial security, so it's imperative that we take an active role in planning and shaping that security. Women outlive men, so even if you're in a partnership where your partner takes control of all the money management, you're likely to be solely responsible at some point for managing your own finances. So while we've made great strides in women's financial empowerment over the past few decades, there's still a lot to do. Even though we control more than half the money in the United States, we have greater challenges financially. We live longer and we earn less. So because we live longer, we spend more years in retirement, and that lower level of earnings means that we have to save more to cover those extra years. On average, women earn about 81 cents on the dollar compared to their male counterparts. So the less we earn, every dollar that we make counts, and you have to be more strategic with your decisions. We need to be able to plan to stretch our money both for today and to grow it for down the road. So women take more career breaks, both to take care of children and aging family members. And this can reduce both our current and our future earnings potentials. So if you have to leave work early to take your daughter to volleyball practice, you might miss out on that after work networking event. And if you have to take time out for caregiving for your parents, that might mean you lose out on opportunities for promotions. So these caregiving responsibilities can have a real impact on your career development and your income potential. So even with same-sex couples or couples that have balanced caregiving responsibilities, there's value in finding ways to both earn and save strategically so that you can spend time with the people you want and love when you want to. In today's unpredictable world, a financial plan matters more than it ever did before. You never know what might happen on the personal level, job loss, divorce, receive an inheritance, or on the national or international level like a global recession. When you have a financial plan, you're better equipped. You're prepared for the unexpected because you have a clear idea of your goals and ultimately what's important to you to guide your decisions. So the first element is you want to define your financial identity. Every woman, young, mature, single, married, doesn't matter where you are in your journey or with whom, you need to have your own unique identity. Only by defining that identity can you protect your financial independence and your future. To do that, you need to establish a few things. You need your own bank account. It's okay to have a joint account, but be sure you have your name on that account. And have your own retirement savings account. Studies show that women devote more of their money to the daily expenses. Men put more of their money to long-term savings. This can put women at a severe disadvantage if all the money is in the spouse's name. What happens if you get divorced? No one plans for it, but it happens. So make sure you give your financial future the attention it deserves. Prioritize your own retirement savings in your own budget. Next, make sure you work towards building your own credit. Your credit score, or your FICO, is the gatekeeper to many opportunities. It helps you get a credit card, determines what kind of interest rate you pay on loans, and affects your insurance premium. It can even mean that cell phone companies and landlords decide whether or not they want to do business with you. One way to improve your FICO score, decrease debt and don't take on more debt. Your debt represents about 30% of your overall score. So the more debt you have, lenders see you as a higher risk. So you want to strategically eliminate your debt without negatively impacting your score. But at the same time, it's important, don't pay off all your debt at the expense of your retirement. Paying debt is very important, but so is investing for the future. The longer you have money growing, the more you'll have in retirement. So it's about being strategic. You want to max out the power of each dollar you do have, so look for a balance between debt repayment, saving, and investing. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. You can reduce debt and provide for your future. Most importantly, take an active role in your finances. If you're married or in a partnership, be an equal participant in financial decisions. Attend all those meetings. If you don't understand something, speak up. A good advisor will explain things to you. If you're single, the bigger challenge might be finding the right advisor. In the financial services industry, it still is heavily male-dominated, so it can be hard to find an advisor that treats you as an equal, somebody that's informative without being patronizing, and somebody that knows the unique challenges that women face and then how to overcome those. So you need to be your own advocate in life, and you deserve an advisor who will support you. You don't need to go it alone. So your advisor is both your partner and your guide. They help you determine the right path you need to take to reach your goals. They help support you along the way, and they answer any questions you have. They also help you make those tough decisions, because let's be honest, most financial decisions are tough. Who among us can say we always know how to make the right decision where our finances are concerned? Money is a highly emotional subject. Even when we objectively know what we should be doing, it can be hard to act accordingly. Your advisor is a good sounding board. They help you distinguish between an emotional reaction and a logical decision. Are you starting to worry about recession or a job loss robbing you of your dream retirement? Your advisor is there to help you run the numbers and make sure your plan's designed to account for those kinds of hurdles, and then make adjustments as needed. Now at 3 Financial, the process begins with identifying your core values. What motivates you? What's important to you? Where are you now? Where do you want to be in 5, 10, 20 years? All of these things are unique to you. Only after exploring with my clients and their partners do we discuss financial strategies. Our strategies support our goals, not the other way around. Before working with an advisor, do your research. You want to first understand how your advisor is paid, because that can dictate the incentives. All financial advisors in the industry are paid somehow. Some are just more transparent about how they're getting paid. There are 3 ways that advisors get paid. 1, commission on the products they sell. 2, fees that they charge for advice that they give, or a combination of both fees for advice or commissions on product sales. If your advisor is getting paid by a commission, there's a possibility for a conflict of interest. They have an incentive to sell the product that pays them the most, even if it's not the best for you. Their paycheck is being generated from sales, not from advice that they're giving you. Fee-based advisors, on the other hand, they're being paid for advice or their services. They might charge you an annual fee, for example, a percentage of assets they're helping you manage, or they might charge an hourly or a fixed flat fee to help you create a financial plan. Since their compensation is not tied to a product, there's no self-interest in recommending one product or over another. The only objective is your goals. Transparency is important. You have every right to ask how your advisor is compensated. I encourage you to ask, and if your advisor can't or won't give you a direct answer, find another who will. So when I was getting my MBA, I did an internship with a local financial firm. They were super interested in their commissions. There was a heavy pressure to sell things that their clients didn't want or didn't need. And I realized that I loved helping people. I wanted to help people discover the best strategy for their unique needs, but that experience taught me that I did not want to be in the commission business. So I decided to start my own independent firm with a client-first ethos. At 3 Financial, I work hard to earn my clients' trust and keep that trust. The best way to determine if you can trust an advisor, work with a fiduciary. A fiduciary is legally required to put our client's best interest before our own. An advisor must recommend products or plans that are best for you, even if it's not in the advisor's best interest. One core requirement of being a certified financial planner or a CFP is being a fiduciary for our clients. This designation signifies expertise in financial planning, retirement, estate planning, taxes, and insurance. So when you work with a CFP, you know you're working with someone who's experienced, knowledgeable, and ethical. There are 4 E's in the CFP certification: ethics, education, experience, and an exam. I commit to upholding the code of ethics for the CFP. I act with honesty, integrity, competence, diligence at all times. I have education. All CFPs are required to have a minimum of a bachelor's degree and take a course load of CFP-approved classes. We have 6,000 hours of minimum professional experience, and then we have to pass a qualifying exam and engage in continuing education to maintain that credential. So each of these requirements is designed to ensure that a CFP is going to give you the best possible comprehensive financial planning. Some of the best CFPs offer holistic, comprehensive planning, which is about your unique circumstances and acknowledging the big pictures that those circumstances create. Some expenses might be unique to you, like taking maternity leave or outliving a spouse or any other personal goals you might have. And a holistic planner takes all of those details into consideration. So statistically, women tend to have different priorities than men. For example, women often report being more concerned about financial security, making sure their loved ones are okay, maintaining a standard of living during their retirement, and then ultimately not being a burden on their children. Women want all this and more without having to spend lots of time thinking about money or talking about money. For many, money is just ultimately a tool that enables freedom to live the life you want. The goal is to not spend time worrying about money, but to build a plan and focus on important things in life, and then trust that you'll have enough money to achieve all your goals. When we create holistic plans with these priorities in mind, we build a strategy with your needs and the needs of your partner in mind. We pursue financial security today and financial independence so that you can live the life you want for the years to come. It begins with defining your own financial identity, and it ends with your own dream retirement, content with the knowledge that you and your loved ones will always be okay no matter what life throws at you. So thanks for spending time with me today. If you enjoyed the presentation, subscribe to my newsletter or join me on social media for more information and resources. Take a look around the website, learn more about our philosophy and our services, and consider reaching out to me today. I hope to hear from you.